to show two different ways to get to the underhook right here. One is off that same roll. Like I said, one guy is grabbing me and I want to mix up how I'm threatening. So same thing, shoulders are rolled, he collars, I'm catching that forearm, I'm rolling it down, and then when I club this time, I'm going to feed my elbow inside, punch my underhook. It's super easy, okay? I've opened up that space with this roll. There's room for me to go get my underhook, okay? So I'm gonna club, punch my hip in, find my head position, okay? You guys see that? Really easy. The second one, these are my two favorites. I've never had success with punching an underhook from space. Some guys get away with it. I just cannot. I don't know what it is. The second one is he collars. This time, instead of rolling, my opposite hand is gonna bump this elbow. I'm gonna take my hips in and I'm gonna punch my underhook. Okay? Now, notice, both times, when I go underhook, I have a flat hand on this lat area, middle back, and my elbow stays high. Okay? What's this guy wanna do with the overhook? Crank my elbow down. Okay? So I beat him to it, I keep elbow high. Now, especially off the roll, I keep this collar here, okay? You guys see this? I got this collar because, like we talked about earlier, where I could pass head, rotate to tricep, I could keep this and rotate to tricep. It gives me a lot of options as far as stepping that back foot, okay? So I can get his body to move the way I want it to move when I keep this collar, okay? For this first one, I'm gonna use that to make him step. He thinks I'm coming to this leg. I'm gonna open this up, pull the knee pull.
Single.
Yep.
That's your left-handed side. That's your single leg side.
Yes. For righties, you can go high C. I'd prefer you shoot it to a single leg. Your right hand is gonna shoot, okay? So it's good in that sense. We're here, I pull, my right hand finds the back of the knee. I open the barn door with my elbow and I penetrate either here or, for me, here.
Why is he choosing to go knee pull there instead of high crotch? Why? Because he's on his left side. That's his single leg side. So you got to be conscious of putting yourself on your single leg side or your high crotch side. Okay, ideally we want to finish on both sides, coach is talking about, but you got to pay attention. Don't miss that, right? So he's using a left-handed underhook to get to a left-handed single leg. Most of you are going to use a right-handed underhook to get to a right-handed single leg.
Yep, I'll show that as well. So he collar ties me with the other hand for the righties. I can elbow bump punch, go find the head. I rotate, I'll pull that front leg up so that he thinks I want to go there. The level change will make him feel that. And then left hand finds back the knee, pull yourself to single.
He's not making a bunch of adjustments with his feet either. His feet are kind of pulling and setting. He's not having to take a bunch of extra steps.
Yep.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yep. I'm keeping my distance from each shot as small as possible.
Turn lefty again, like more full speed.
Yep. So here, pump, here. I'm on the head. I roll, get that to step, level change, pull to the knee pull. Okay. I pull that back leg up because it's ingrained in us. When someone makes a step, that's usually where they're wanting to go. Okay. So I'm messing with his head. I pull that up so that he thinks I'm coming to this leg, so that when I level change, his main reaction is this, and I'm tagging the other leg.
Were you that focused on pulling the back leg before you got with Chinzo?
No.
No. So that's a relatively new concept
Yep.
that you're putting in on a regular basis.
Correct.
So at Missouri, they're not doing that. They're not teaching that. They're not focused on.
We do a lot of the steering wheel and pulling back leg, but we go to it.
Right.
The way Chinzo explained it made it click a little bit different way for me.
Which is?
Just using it to make them feel something. Like make them feel like they're coming that way, because at Mizzou we would, and finding a different angle.
But that's so obvious. So they're doing it to make you adjust back to another position.
Yes. Yep.
So
You guys
like
think
if,
you got it?
So like if you're righty, right? Or no, excuse me, lefty. And I pull you righty. And you want to get back to lefty.
Yeah.
That's what we found. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I'll show it righty one more time. So here, I'll roll, create this space, my elbow gets inside, I punch underhook, I pull, boom. Right to the knee pull. It's so natural when you pull that foot up that they're gonna take it back away. Okay? Especially for you righties, that's their lead leg anyways. So when you pull it and set it again, they're really thinking you're coming because that's their front foot typically anyways. They'll take it away. Pop.
So let's say I'm righty and you're going to pull the right leg forward and I just walk it down.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe on one.
If you walk into it,
I like it.
but that's for another time. Okay? Got it? Let's go. 1, 2.